Hey guys, welcome again.
So tasty.
We are having this boti kebab. It's like actually a mutton kebab. It's like boti in the pieces. So we tried this one. It's a famous Hyderabadi biryani. This is mutton biryani, especially ordered mutton sauce. So this is the
मटन गौरानी
mutton gorani. So इसमें क्या क्या डाला हुआ है?
मटन गौरानी स्पाइसी चिली और रेड चिली रहता है और उसका ग्रेवी रहता है कैसे ग्रेवी रहता
So it's like gravy is a cashew nut, having the red chili, curry leaves and all that. Like having like little bit like curry leaves which give punch to the curry, and then coconut and then the cashew nuts to gonna balance the hotness of the paste and all that. And here we have the dessert for like sakhwani ka meetha. It's like an apricot and what's the malai. और साथ में like this is like compliment with the biryani. So mirchi ka salan, they call mirchi ka salan. And this is yogurt raita. And yeah, this kebab is like this kebab will go with this mint chutney. Here we have a mutton, what you call this, but boti kebab. So like, I'm gonna taste this one. So we'll go with the mint chutney. It's okay. It's a little bit like it's not that much like juicy. Because the side part you see is bun. But it's like little bit tender. It should be like. I think maybe it's like moist for like a little bit more time, that's why. And maybe it's the piece cutting is not like a transverse, that's why the juices are not inside that. Otherwise good, like it's okay, like just try like when you come here, it's like famous boti kebab from Hyderabad, like this is the kebab from Hyderabad only. I'm gonna try this one. This chutney is really good. Like you should try the kebab with this chutney only. I'm gonna try this like mutton biryani with this seed milk. I'm seriously like, I'm a butter naan guy. I seriously, I never had this one, but now since I've been in Hyderabad, I became this fan. It's so light, you can have and have. It's like so nice. I'm gonna have this mutton biryani. As the guy told, like it's having the curry. Now that like when you're having the curry leaves, it's gonna be like having the pungent smell over your palate, and then it's like comes a cashew and it's like kind of balance. It's okay. Last time I had like Pakistani which was better than this one, but it's okay. Like this mutton is like with chicken. Mutton is really good. Like it's really good. Now it's time for famous biryani. Biryani. No trip is complete without Hyderabadi biryani. It's like they're called the king of biryani. Here we have. It's a dum. That's what the famous for Hyderabadi biryani. They cook half right. Sorry, mutton is so much nice. It's all coming from the bone. That's why it's so how tender it is. So that's what. That's it. It's so nice. Like you won't get the rubbery one. It's a nice piece. The trotters is coming nice from it. It's so good. Here we are in the pride of Hyderabad, one and only the paradise, famous for no other than its world's favorite biryani. We as one see it's the paradise famous world favorite biryani, and we ordered this tangri kebab as like the manager recommended us to try this one. He told like it's gonna be something different that you have tried it last and all that. So I'm so much excited, so much pumped to try this because it's like say it's 90-50, it's approximately 60 years old biryani, and we are having the legacy. I'm so much honor, and we have like this one is a mirchi ka salan as well. It's again like the same. It's cooked in the peanut powder with the same and having chilies and all that. It's a cut raita. So these are all gonna complement with this biryani. I'm super excited to have this one. Let me have it. This is seriously packed with the flavors. Like when I'm having the spices in there, so nicely marinated with the rice. Like rice is so much separated from that, and you can see like You can even count each rice. It's not that much sticky. They have a favorite. They have their specific basmati and rice. And see, it's a mutton. We ordered mutton biryani, so it's a mutton. See how tender meat is. So it's coming from all the bones. It's like marinated from more than 13 hours, 14 hours. And then even I can cut with a spoon. It's so nice, tender. See. This is packed with juices. Usually it's so juicy, nice, tender. When I had a first, like, I got this smell of smokiness that comes from the fried onions. They put in the marination, they put the curd, of course, and they have the different, like, it's a patented one, I don't know, but some of the taste I can feel. They have the saffron in the milk, so it's giving a little bit rusky flavor and all that. It's creamy, slight, not that much spicy and all that. First time, so definitely try this. It's the seriously pride of Hyderabad. Time to try the famous mandi, which come all across from the Yemen to bring a colorful aroma in Hyderabadi cuisine, trailing from Saudi Arabia to the Malabar coast of India, where they popularly call it kabsa. I was so excited to try this out. We were welcomed in a royal way, and we sat over a special arrangement called dastarkhan, where we have to like keep the table up. We sit over the ground, over cushions and pillow, and then we got a small table where the food is served. God about that was like a totally royal treat. At the time, I literally feel like I'm a prince. Special kind of, it's a special mandi. Mandi is like, it's cooked in mutton stock. And like the rice is cooked in mutton stock, and then this is like it's like a toasted in the, this see the mutton pieces. It's toasted in a tandoori. Tandoori is basically, the oven and all that. And here we have a sultana. This is a fried sultana, so called raisins and all that. It's turkey. It's called pilavi, like this sort of pulao. So in Turkey they call it pilavi and all that. Here we have a sorba. To give you this one, it's like it's mutton tears, but I think it's a mutton stock. Yeah, it's mutton stock filled with the spices. You can see the clarified butter over there, and it's like a kind of tomato puree with the garlic, chili inside the coriander leaves and all that. So I'm gonna taste this one mandi and introduce you the flavor of this one. Let me have it. It's quite different from the pulao. Like pulao is not that much steamy, not that much moisture. It's like little bit of moisture. Like I told you, like it's cooked in stew. Mutton stock for a little bit and half, then it's cooked over, then it's fried off, so I can taste the ghee and all that. So this mutton, let me check how mutton it is. Mutton is nicely medium cooked. You can see it's nicely baked. It's so much nice, like it's nicely tender, juicy. You can feel the fibers in your mouth when you can have. And it's a special, it's a Hyderabadi dish only. Like it's damka, mutton is cooked in a steam packed for that one. So it's good. We have this one. I can smell the mint in this one. Like, I'm getting the mint flavor in that. Let me have it. It's quite well rusty flavor. You can see the onions in there is having burnt. I can feel that it's having the fried onions. And mint inside that. Then you got the like coriander. Just having that inside that. So it's good. Like it's quite tastier. It's good cooked up mutton. It's so nice and tender, and like here we have firni. You can see it's a firni. Firni in Lucknow is famous. Like I had first time in Lucknow. It's like a small. It's a rice which it's like a different kind of rice. There is a one boiled rice, is unboiled. It's unboiled rice, and then finally make it into powder. It's churned of milk, and then it's cooked. Over there is a pistachio and walnuts. I can add a little bit essence they put it over there. It was good. It's not that much creamy texture like that, and not that much light. It's like kind of base. It was just good.